At the end of this video, you will walk away with 18 specific moves that completely change how Claude works for you. Not theory, not abstract advice, real things you can copy and use the second this video ends. By the time we are done, Claude won't feel like a chatbot anymore. It will feel like a colleague who actually knows you. Because here is the problem. Most people who use Claude every single day are always scratching the surface. They open a new chat, they type a question, they get an answer, and they think, okay, that's what this thing does. And before we go further, I want to be honest with you. Not all 18 tips in this video are equal. Some of them will change how you use Claude forever. Others are small quality of life tweaks. I will tell you which is which as we go, so you know where to actually pay attention. Let's start. If you do nothing else from this entire video, do this chapter. These 3 tips together are the foundation. Without them, every other technique is half as effective. With them, Claude becomes a completely different tool overnight. Here is what happens with most people. They open Claude, new chat, type a question, close the tab. Tomorrow, new chat again. Same questions, same context, same, let me explain my situation again. Claude has no idea who they are. Every conversation is a stranger meeting a stranger. A project changes that completely. Think of it like a permanent room you build inside Claude. Everything you put inside that room, your background, your style, your goals, stays there. Every new conversation in that room starts with Claude already up to speed. Go to Claude, look at the sidebar, click projects, make a new one. Call it whatever fits your life. Maybe one for work, one for personal stuff, one for specific side project. From this moment on, that's where you live. This is the move that separates people who get value from Claude from people who don't. This is the part 90% of people skip, and then they complain that the answers feel a bit off, a bit generic, a bit too general internet advice. Of course they do. Claude doesn't know you, so fix that. Inside your project, write a short profile of yourself. Who you are, what you do for a living, the things you spend your days actually working on, what you're trying to achieve right now in your life or your career. Why you're using Claude in the first place. The current skill level, what you know, what you're still figuring out. And really important, tell Claude how you want answers delivered. Short and direct, with examples, no bullet points please. Drop the corporate tone. Tell it, be specific, be honest. Don't write what you think sounds professional. Write what's actually true about how you work. State it inside your project. Now every time you talk to Claude in that project, it reads this first. It already knows you before you have even typed a single word. This one step alone makes every future conversation 50% better. No exaggeration. Telling Claude about yourself is step 1. The next level is custom instructions, which are basically the house rules for how Claude treats you in every single conversation. And here is the cheat code. You don't have to write them yourself. Just ask Claude to do it. After you have filled in your background, type something like, based on everything I have told you, write me a complete set of custom instructions for this project. Cover who I am, how I want you to communicate, what you should never do with me, and the tone I want. Be specific. Keep it under 400 words. Write it in second person, as if you're reading your own rules. Whatever Claude gives you, copy it. Paste it into the custom instructions field of your project. That's it. From now on, Claude operates the way you want by default. No more reminders, no more corrections. Just dialed in. If you stop the video right here and do tips 1 through 3, you have already gotten more value than 95% of Claude users will ever get. The rest is bonus. Setup done. Now the mindset shift. Honestly, this is the part where most people stay stuck for years. And the next 2 tips fix that. The biggest mistake, people type questions into Claude like they are typing into a search bar. What is X? How does Y work? Define Z. They get a definition back. They close the tab. And they wonder why everyone keeps hyping AI when it doesn't seem that special. Here is the secret. Claude is not built to retrieve facts. It is built to think with you. There is a massive difference between tell me what something is and help me work through something. The first one wastes Claude. The second one wakes it up. Quick example. Instead of asking, what is prompt caching? Try, I'm building a workflow where Claude runs 20 times per session. Would prompt caching actually save me money here? Walk me through how it would work for my specific case. Same topic, completely different result. The first gives you a Wikipedia paragraph. The second gives you a real conversation with someone who's thinking through your problem with you. Internalize this one shift and everything else in this video gets 10 times more powerful. If you take only one technique from these 18, take this one. I'm serious. This single trick has saved me more time than anything else. And the comments under the original article were full of people saying the same thing. Before Claude starts a real task, tell it to ask you questions first. Not the other way around. Try this exact line. Before you start, ask me the 5 most important questions you need answered to do this really well. Wait for my answers before you begin. Let me show you why this is so powerful. Imagine you ask Claude, write me a cold email to a potential client. Without this trick, Claude makes assumptions. What kind of client? How formal? What's your offer? It guesses everything. You get back a generic template that you have to fix 5 times. Now is the trick. You say, I want to write a cold email to a potential client. Before you write anything, ask me what you need to know to make this actually good, not generic. Claude comes back and asks, who's the client? What's your product? What's your goal with this email? What tone fits your brand? What's the next step you want them to take? You answer those 5 things, and the first draft you get back is already 80% there. That's the entire game. Front load the context. Let Claude pull what it needs from you, instead of letting it guess. Use this on every important task, and your output quality jumps overnight. Now the deeper stuff. Those 4 are the techniques that separate casual users from people who get serious results. Have you ever asked Claude to write something for you and the result sounded like a polished but slightly soulless LinkedIn post? That's because by default, Claude writes in its own voice. Clean, correct, generic. Fix it like this. Grab 3 to 5 things you have actually written. Emails, posts, journal entries, whatever sounds like you. Paste them into Claude. Then say, study my writing carefully. Look at sentence lengths. My written, what kind of words I reach for. How I open and close. How casual or formal I am. What I never do. From now on, when I ask you to write something for me, sound like me. Don't drift back to your usual style. Now your emails sound like you. Your AI doesn't sound like AI anymore. Most people use Claude to make their ideas sound better. They want validation, expansion, polish, and Claude is happy to give it. It will cheer you on all day long. That's nice. That is also dangerous when you are about to commit time and money to something. So flip it. Tell Claude, here is my plan. I want you to tear it apart. Find every weak assumption. Find every way this fails. Argue against it with no politeness. Then build the strongest case for why I might be right. Then tell me what you genuinely think after weighing both. This gives you a free critique who is not trying to spare your feelings. Anyone can get Claude to agree with them. Getting Claude to attack your idea before you spend 3 months on it, that is where the real money is saved. Use this before any big decision. Job offers, business ideas, big purchases, important emails, anything where being wrong is expensive. Quick one. Most people have never touched this setting. Extended thinking is when Claude actually slows down and reasons through a problem step by step before answering. 4. What's the capital of France? You don't need it. 4. Should I take this job offer? Or what's wrong with my code? Turn it on. You usually find a toggle in the settings or near the input box. Or just tell Claude in your prompt, think through this slowly, lay out your reasoning, show me where you are uncertain, then give me your conclusion. On hard questions, the quality jump is genuinely noticeable. Try it once and you will feel it. This one feels too simple, but it works ridiculously well. If you don't know how to ask Claude something properly, just ask Claude how to ask itself. Say this: I need to do this specific task. Forget doing the task for a moment. First, write me the best possible prompt I could use for it. Then run that prompt and give me the results. Claude understands its own quirks better than you ever will. Let it design the question. People in the comments call this their secret weapon. Honestly, it kind of is. These 4 are not life-changing on their own, but together they save you a lot of time and tokens every single week. Default is too long. Just say it up front. 3 sentences max. 5 bullets. Nothing else. Under 100 words. Cuts your output in half without using anything. Great question. Let me break this down for you. Nobody asked for that. Drop this into your custom instructions. Never start with affirmations, preambles, or restating my question. Skip closing summaries. Cut disclaimers unless really needed. Cleaner answers immediately. This is literally what projects exist for. If you did tip 1, you're already done. Stop typing the same intro paragraph over and over. Don't let old conversations bleed into new ones. Stay inside your project so you keep the memory of who you are, but leave the irrelevant baggage behind. Faster, cleaner, less weird. Now the practical part. 5 prompts you can copy after this video and use tonight. Some of these will hit harder for you than others, depending on what you actually do. This is based on the Feynman method. The idea that if you can't explain something simply, you do not actually understand it. Use this for any topic that has been confusing you. Investing, machine learning, quantum physics, how a tax loophole works, whatever. Explain this topic to me using only analogies and everyday examples. No technical words. Pretend I know absolutely nothing about this. After each analogy, ask me one question to check if I followed it. Adjust based on my answer. Keep going until I can explain this back to you in regular words. It forces real understanding, not just memorizing definitions you'll forget tomorrow. Quick example. Generic itineraries are everywhere. Claude can do something different if you give it real information about you. I am going to this place for this many days. My daily budget is roughly this much. Here is how I actually travel. I like slow mornings. I prefer local food spots. I hate crowds. The things I absolutely want to avoid are these. Build me a day-by-day plan. Where to stay, what to do, where to eat, what to book in advance. You get something that feels like a friend made it for you, not a generic blog. Same idea, different use case. Paste your expenses for the last month and ask Claude 5 things. Which categories are eating most of your money? Where your spending doesn't match your goals? What you could cut without your life getting worse? What you're probably underinvesting in? And a single change with the biggest impact. Suddenly, the numbers have a story, and the story has actions. Sometimes you just need to think out loud with someone who is not trying to fix you in the first 10 seconds. I want to think through something I've been stuck on. Don't jump straight to advice. First, ask me questions until you fully understand the situation. Then reflect back what you're hearing, including what might be under the surface. Only after that, give me your honest take. Don't soften it. Tell me what you really think, including things I might not want to hear. It is not a therapist. It is just a calm voice that listens before it speaks. Sometimes that is exactly what you need. People fall in love with their ideas. Then they spend 6 months building something nobody wants. Claude can be the brutal early filter that saves you that. I have a business idea I want to pressure test before I commit real time to it. Here is the idea. Now find everything wrong with it. What assumptions am I making that could be totally wrong? Who is already doing this better than I could? Why might my target customer never actually pay for this? What would have to be true for this to work, and how realistic is that? What is the single biggest problem with the idea? After that, tell me what this idea would need to look like to actually work. You will either kill the idea early, which saves you months, or you come out with a sharper, stronger version of it. Either way, you win. Here is the thing nobody really tells you about Claude. It is not smarter than you. It does not have magical ideas you don't have. What it actually has, and what makes the difference, is endless patience, enormous breadth of knowledge, and the ability to look at your problem from angles you wouldn't naturally consider. The people who get the most out of this tool aren't the people with the cleverest questions. They are the people who took 20 minutes one weekend to set Claude up properly, who taught it who they are, who learned to use it as a thinking partner, or the vending machine for answers. And one more thing worth saying. A lot of these techniques work just as well on ChatGPT, Gemini, and other tools. The real shift is not about Claude specifically. It is about realizing that you are not just typing prompts anymore. You are configuring a workspace that thinks alongside you. That's everything I've got. Catch you in the next one.